everyone, welcome back to an episode of Create with Linda. So today is Sunday, guys, and right now I'm making cookies. I already made 2 dozen chocolate chip cookies. Now I started making the Thumbprint cookies, which is the ones with the little hole in the middle and you put jelly in the middle of it. So I'm making those now. All right, guys, before I get started, I just want to say thank you. If you're new here, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for coming and joining the family. If you're old here, thank you so much for all your support and love. I always appreciate it. And thank you for your prayers and thoughts. I'm definitely doing better. Still under the weather. Still definitely under the weather. But I'm doing better. I'm going to call the doctor tomorrow only because I feel like my symptoms are still kind of hanging out. And I'm not feeling 100%. I'm still having like little headaches and just congestion and all of that stuff. And I just want to be done with this already, guys. I really do. So I figured let me get some cookies done today and get it out of the way. And then I have to start wrapping presents and stuff like that. But I'm trying to take it as easy as possible. So right now I already creamed the butter, vanilla, and sugar in the KitchenAid. So yes, I did put everything in there except the flour. Now I'm going to measure out the flour. I'm doing a double batch, 2 batches. So what I need for flour is, let's see, I need, where is it? 2 1/3 cups flour. Okay, so now this calls for you, this is 1/3, for you to, do the whole knife thing, the scraping thing, and even it off. So I'm going to put that bowl in here, so I get this straight, so it's even. So that's 1. That's 1, and that's Cooper. So guys, mention down below what cookies you guys are making. So that's 2. So I'm doubling it, right? I said. So I need 2 more. 2 more. Yeah, I mentioned what you guys are baking for your holiday. Everybody does certain stuff every year. I do basically the same things, and then I also add new stuff to it. 3. I got 1 more, and I got to do 2 2/3. 1 more cup. I always get messy don't mind the flour all over me. It's all over my shirt. I don't mind. When I bake and stuff, and when I cook, you guys know. 4. I don't worry so much about, making a mess, because I figure you could clean it up after. All right, so that's 4 cups. Now I got to do 2. I have to do 1/3, 2 1/3 cups. 2 1/3 cups. Okay, so I need 2 of these. 2 1/3. And 1 more. I just filled this thing now. It has to be. Now it's empty, but that's okay. I'll fill it. I'll fill it again. Okay. Nice and messy, guys. And then we get a paper towel and clean this mess up. I always say, my mother used to call me a messy cook. But I always said, you know what? That's okay. I live up to what she thought of me. And that's okay. Because I love my mommy. Okay, I'm going to turn this around and show you. All right, guys. See, here it is. Everything is mixed in. The vanilla, the butter, the egg yolks, and all of that. And now the flour. And I'm going to So I'm going to, right now, I'm going to mix this, and I'm going to start out slow because of the flour situation. Okay, don't mind the noise, guys. Woo! Doing it low. I'm going to stop and scrape. Where is my spoon? Give me 1 second, guys. All right, let's scrape and move some of this stuff back. Linda, 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 I'll have a blue Christmas without you. I keep saying I'm gonna get an apron. When am I gonna get an apron? Cooper is just in rare form, guys. Rare form. Okay, let's put this like this. And then I'm gonna scrape the bowl down. It's very important that you do that so get all the stuff incorporated. This is a lot of flour in here. Let me read the directions again. Alright. So then mixing the flour. The mixture will be a little crumbly at first, but it will come together. Alright, let's stop it. Do a little scraping. He's been in rare form, guys. He really has been. Get this mixing. So, guys, what are you making for dinner tonight? I'm not sure yet what I'm making for dinner. For dinner, because right now I'm in cooking mode. Look at that, guys. Oops. And like I told you, I made a double batch because I figured if I'm making them, I like to make the two batches because I don't make these often. I only make them really at Christmas time. So I want to make sure that I make enough. Usually I make my cookies a little bit earlier and then everybody munches on them and there's not that much left for Christmas. This year, because of COVID and everything, guys, I didn't do anything early, so which is probably good. So we're gonna have a lot of cookies and treats for New Year's too, so which will be good. And I'll probably give away some to my neighbor and stuff because we're not gonna eat all these cookies. Oh my God, he's a lunatic. He's just constantly barking. Just gonna scrape this a little bit more. I think this is good. I think it's all incorporated. Lift this up, get all this off again. Tends to really stick. You know, they said it'll be crumbly, so yeah, I mean, it does feel crumbly. It feels a little wet, but I guess that's the way it's supposed to be. These are really delicious cookies, guys. Oh, God darn it. These are really, really delicious cookies. They're a big hit, and they're really not hard to make at all. Pretty sure you roll them into balls, you put them on a cookie sheet, and then you use your thumb or your fingerprint, and then you squeeze the jelly in, and then you bake them. And then at the end, when they come out a little while, you wait a few minutes, and then you put powdered sugar over them. Oh, guys, so good. I'm going to try my best, guys. Either I'll definitely write the recipe in the description box below, or I will put the link in there for this recipe, okay? They're called Thumbprint cookies, okay? So we got this. Let's try to get all this off. Get all that yumminess off of there. Put that in there. There's a little sorry about the barking. He's just really in rare form. There we go. Look, guys. I still can't smell that well, guys. I still can't taste that well. Oh, but there's a home remedy that my son and my daughter told me about that I'm going to try later. It's with an orange. You're supposed to cook the orange until the whole skin gets really black, and then peel it, put it in a bowl, and put half a cup of brown sugar in there, mix that up, and eat the oranges like that. And supposedly an hour or two later, your taste buds are back. So I'm doing, after I make these cookies, guys, I'm doing it because I need my taste buds back. Especially, Christmas. I need to taste all my Christmas food. So I'm going to try it. If it'll help, guys, I'm going to try it. All right, let's put this aside because what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the cookie sheets. Let me straighten up just a little bit here, guys. All right, guys, so I'm back. So the dough is all ready. See? Now what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to make a scoop. I'm going to scoop them out, and then I'm going to, after I scoop them all out, I'm going to roll. Oh, you know what, guys? I'm supposed to roll it in some sugar. Now, this is optional. You don't have to roll it in sugar, but I want to because sugar will only make these cookies better. Get some sugar on here. On a plate. Now what I'm going to do is scoop them out, make them into a ball, and then I'm going to put them on the cookie sheet. So I'm going to use the cookie spoon thingy as a reference. So I'm going to go in, take it out, roll the cookie, roll it in the sugar, see? And then put it on the plate, on the pan. Where's my phone? Let me just make sure that's exactly what you do. Hi, everyone. And granulated sugar. Hi. Also then place. Hi, Julie. Then place in the Hi. You just waving to them. To press and shape it. Cookie dough. Yes. So hi. You do that. Jenny's saying hi, everyone. And then what you do, guys, is you just press it like this. And I've been making these for years, so you can use your thumb or your pointer. Just shape it into like a little cup.
Mommy, may I help pushing it?
See?
Can I
shape them into a little cup. You could shape a couple of them. Let me get them all on the cookie sheet, and then you can.
Can you see me do it?
Did you gotta go wash your hands though?
I'll go wash my hands right now.
Okay.
Oh, we don't have soap in here.
Yes, we do. Right.
Where's the hand soap?
Use the dish soap.
Okay.
You do them in the sugar again. See. You make the ball. Now you can do them you can do them all at once, or you can do them as you go. This seems like a pretty good size, pretty good shape. Put them in the sugar. Now, like I said, the sugar is optional. He's just having she's having a big old ball today.
Tell about Cooper.
You're gonna hear my husband yelling at him periodically because he's really driving him crazy. And when I'm not in there in the living room for some reason and I'm in here, he just wants to be where I am, and so he's been trying to get in here all the time. As soon as I let him in, because I feel bad, he starts pulling things down and he starts acting up. So he needs to stay in the living room.
Hi, Julie.
I don't even see me halfway, so I'm sitting like this. Move over a little bit. Okay, guys, so I did some of the holes. I just used my thumb or my finger, and Jenny's going to do a couple now.
Hi, guys.
She's going to use the spoon. Okay, come on.
Hi, guys. How are you doing?
Good job, good job. Let's put it up here so they can see you do it. Perfect. All right, now if the holes aren't perfect, guys, you can just like shape them with your hand. Come on, come on. In the middle, in the middle.
We hear my sister talking to Cooper.
I do these two here.
You keep
Do it in the middle. Do it, look at me, let me show you.
I am doing it.
I know, I was trying to show you something. Let me show you, wait. Do the back of the like the back,
Okay,
not the,
okay.
Yeah, like that. Perfect, see? Awesome, okay.
Can I do another one?
Do the last one here. Do that one right there. Okay. Here's a flatten like a pancake. All right.
There you go, Mommy. I did it.
Good job.
I did it, guys. I'm happy to do this with you, Ellen.
Now, if they're a little unshaped, guys, you could just go back in with your
Can I help
fingers
you with this,
and
too?
shape them. No, I'm gonna do that part.
Oh.
Maybe a couple you can do.
I just heard the microwave, Mom.
Yeah. Let me get her food for her, and then we'll start filling these guys, okay, with the jelly. Give me 1 second. All right, guys. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a Ziploc bag. I'm gonna squeeze the jelly into the Ziploc bag because I just think it's easier to do that. I'm gonna try it. If I'm not happy with it, then I'll use the bottle. Can never get these Gotsy things off. Never. Smells good. Don't care. I'm sure I'll get judged for that. But what are you gonna do? Give me a second. All right, guys. I got jelly in here. This is strawberry spread. You can use raspberry, you can use blueberry, you can use marmalade, you can use whatever you want, guys. Looks like I already have a little hole in this. Okay, so we're gonna cut a little hole in it, and we're gonna squeeze it. Let's see if you guys can see. So you just squeeze the jelly. Woo! So much fun! Look, guys, see? That's how you do it. Let me put this a little bit higher for you guys to see. You guys can see this. So you just squeeze it, and you can't even see. Squeeze it in. Squeeze it in, guys, see? Put as much jelly as you want. A nice amount. Squeeze it in. Every once in a while, you gotta pull down the jelly. Gonna have to put more. Woo! Making a little bit of a mess. Squeeze it out. They don't have to be perfect, guys. They're gonna be delicious. Woo! Cookies overboard. I'm gonna squeeze them in, guys, and I'll show you after they're all, this tray is done. You know, they're a little tedious, but they're well worth it, guys. Well worth it. Trying to do it as neat as possible. I want them to look pretty, but they're not going to be perfect. And that's why they're homemade, guys. They're not perfect, but they're homemade. These are going to be so good. Okay. Squeeze this in there. And that's it. Got this one tray done. Look at this. See how beautiful they look? Alright. Let's clean up any little mess that we have. This one's oozing out. That's okay. Okay, so let me get my phone and see exactly how long they go in for. And then we'll do the other tray. I'm a little tired. I'm a little tired. But it'll be fun. I got jelly all over me, guys. I got flour all over me. That's okay. Alright. Bake at 350 for 12 to 14 minutes. Okay. Let's put this in the oven. Alexa, start the timer for 12 minutes.
12 minutes. Starting now.
Alright, let's get our other tray here. I'm gonna spray it. Because I don't have any parchment paper. I usually always do, but I ran out and I forgot to get it, guys. I'm gonna move this up. Just give me a second to move. Put this here for a minute. Let's put this up here. See if it works better up here. Too high. It's either too high or too low. Alright. I'm gonna start. Set this back. Set that back like that. Oh, what I'm gonna do. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm trying to finagle this because I really don't want to use my my tripod. That's not gonna work. Let's see if that works. That's still not working, but
more crap to take, but it's easier. Yeah, I bet you. How'd you guys do it?
spent a lot of time trying to deal with this thing. It's a real pain in the butt. All right, I'll just show you as I do it. I'm going to scoop it out again. Roll. Put in the sugar. See? Put it on the tray. Now the scoop. Roll it. Dip them in the sugar. Like I said, the sugar is optional. You don't have to use the sugar if you don't want to, guys. But in my opinion, it's better with the sugar. But that's just me. Okay. Roll. Yeah, so like these cookies are a little time consuming, but like again, you know, they're worth it. It's Christmas and you know, you do what you want to do. If you don't feel like making these cookies, make something simple. You can even get, you know, like a box cookie and make. You don't have to make your homemade cookie, guys, if you don't want to. There's no cookie police that are going to say any different. If you can't do it this year, you can't do it. And that's it. It's very hot in this kitchen. I think because the oven's on. Keep on doing this. And it's close to 4 o'clock and I have no idea what I'm doing for dinner. What am I going to make for dinner? I'm making cookies right now. Don't know about dinner. Dinner is going to have to be something simple tonight. Oh, no sugar on that one. We'll figure it out. Believe me, nobody's gonna starve, guys. Nobody's gonna starve. Listen, guys, if you want to watch a really good show, start watching The Sons of Arkany, I think it's called. Sons of Arkany on, I think we get it on Hulu. I think it's Hulu. Oh my God, guys, it is an amazing show. Now, it is kind of brutal. It is kind of, gruesome, but it's so good, guys. Sons of I think I'm saying it right, Arkany. I have to ask my husband. Really good show. We're on the last season. We're like so upset. We've been watching so many seasons of shows because my husband's at home and stuff, and we've just gotten into so many things. Such good stuff out there, guys. But I'm telling you, if you like, it's about a biker club, and they're a bunch of outlaws and stuff, and they do bad things and they do good things, or they do bad things. A lot of romance in it and all that. You'll really like it. Sons of Arkany. I think that's what it's pronounced. Something like that. Okay. I'll be right back. All right, guys, so here's the first batch of the cookies. Like I said, they're a little bit messy, but what are you going to do? They can't be perfect. And they are delicious, guys. So all you have to do is let them cool and then put sprinkle powdered sugar on them. So good, guys. Look at that. I'm going to take you over here because I'm going to taste it for you guys. Here's the one I'm going to taste. Look how yummy. Let's turn you around. Guys, if I could tell you, I'm a mess. I'm filled with powder, flour. I have jelly stuck to my hands and everything. Crazy. But you know what? I enjoyed it. I had a great time. Okay. Now, like I said, guys, picture this with powdered sugar. I didn't get the powdered sugar out, and you have to let them cool before you put the powdered sugar on. So this is fairly warm still, but look at that, guys. So good. They're like butter cookies. So good. Woo. They're a little soft still, so they're falling apart. I'm gonna ask excuse me, guys. I'm gonna ask my daughter to help me. Alexa, stop. Put the link down below for you guys, this way you guys can have the recipe. Okay? So listen, guys, make these delicious Thumbprint cookies. They're so yummy. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, please hit that thumbs up button on the bottom and the notification button with the bell, and so you guys are notified every single time I upload. All right, guys, I hope you have a Merry Christmas. I'll be seeing you before then, but thanks for watching. Thanks for your support. Love you guys. Bye.